Good morning, Louisa Whitley here from LKW Family Mediation. In my initial meetings with each client that comes into mediation, I talk about how mediation is your process, and I mean the emphasis on the your. Mediation is really flexible and it can be done in different ways depending on the couple that are coming into mediation who are separating. And I really believe that mediation should be done in the way that works for each couple. So what works for couple A won't necessarily work for couple B, and part of the purpose of the initial meetings, which take place with each person individually to start off with, is to find out what issues they think need to be resolved, but also what they're worried about, what they think will work, what they think may make them uncomfortable, so that I can design a mediation process for that couple that will work best for them. And sometimes that might mean that people need extra support. That can be either in the mediation room during the mediation meetings, or it can be support outside of the mediation process, or it may be that I need to approach things differently. Sometimes both people may be very aware of what their financial situation is. They may both have handled money and may be familiar with terms that are used all the time, like interest and pensions and cash equivalents and things like that. Other people may sit there in a horrified silence thinking, what are you talking about? And it's really important that my pace in mediation is right for both people in front of me. There's no point just talking to one person, because it needs two people to find something that is a solution that will work for both of them. So I work in a language and at a pace that works for both people in the room. And if that means that we need to go slowly and explain terms, then that's absolutely fine. And often it's for my benefit as well, because I can only help people if I really understand their financial situation. So people may go, and I've got this, this and this, and it's really easy to kind of sort of nod and think, okay, but my job is to actually dig a bit deeper and ask the questions and see whether there's anything that perhaps they haven't thought of, or any add-ons to that people may not be aware of. For example, sometimes even where somebody has worked for the same company for a number of years, they can actually have different pension schemes where one scheme closed or another scheme began. And so that could be something that needs looking at, because sometimes people may have forgotten about that, or the other person may not be aware of it because it was considered to be a financially administrative thing that they would not necessarily have got involved with. So I just kind of wanted to explain a bit more about what I mean by your process, and the fact that mediation really can be a process that is tailored to each individual mediation, each couple in mediation, as to what they need in terms of pace, in terms of the structure of meetings, in terms of the support, and in terms of what they need from me as the mediator. If you'd like to know more about mediation, or generally about how it could help you, then please get in touch with me via my website, lkwfamilymediation.co.uk. Thank you.